I'm Ali with West Houston Studios, and today we got a very special guest, man. I'm not 100% sure how long this conversation is going to be, so y'all bear with us. It's your boy Ali with West Houston Studios and that boy Davo, the CEO. Know what I'm saying? Man. We out here, bro. I appreciate you for coming through.
Man, for sure, bro.
It's been long overdue, bro. What's going on, bro? Why have you not been on here, dog?
Man, bro. Boy's been on that road, getting a life in order. Man, just working, bro. Grinding, restructuring stuff, you know what I'm saying? And, man, I ain't gonna lie, just working, bro. I'm back now, man. We in the building. West Houston Studios, man. We've been locked in for a minute, bro, so it have been overdue, man.
And that's what I'm saying. And for those who don't know, Davo's one of those that I really, really got started with. We're talking about back in 2012. Yeah, 2011. Were you working there 2011? So we were both working at Marshall's. So shout out TJX Marshall's,
companies.
Miss Yvette for putting us on. Shouts out to Miss Yvette. What's his name? Harold, Mr. Harold. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Tony. What's his name?
Golly,
and that bald dude.
I can't think of his name.
Joseph. Shout out to Joseph. Shout out to Mr. Gary.
Well, I forgot about Mr. Gary, man. I forgot about that, man.
That's one of the only jobs that I ever quit, like on some like emotion shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, shouts out to the whole TJ Maxx team, because I mean that was our first official job. You know what I'm saying? Back when we was getting out of the streets type of shit. But yeah, again, back to it. It's 2025. That's 13, 14 years ago.
Damn.
And for anybody who's been following the studio, a good amount of y'all have seen Davo, the CEO, whether it be in content, whether it be in the studio, whether it be at different shows that we be out at sometimes. But a lot of y'all also haven't seen Davo, the CEO. And one of the first things I want to touch on is the fact that we've been rocking with each other for this long.
Facts.
And back to the fact that I just said some of y'all haven't seen him, because ain't no fucking favoritism going on here. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes life gets in the way and we don't work or whatever, but the whole time the relationship is A1. Our foundation has been set. We're not out here feeling some kind of way because we're not showing love to one another, stuff like that. Like that's that weak shit that you guys be on, no cap. But again, back to no favoritism. You know, some of these artists they been in my DMs, they been having conversations with me, talking about how if I rocked with them more, I would do more for them.
Damn.
So how do you feel about that, Davo?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. People gotta understand, bro. You're a busy man. Like you just say, life get in the way sometimes. Everybody trying to figure stuff out. I feel like we're at a time and we're in a place in everybody's life right now where it's like we trying to sort stuff out. We trying to get stuff organized. Kind of sorting people out too in a way. So it's like, bro, they gotta understand, like, you got stuff going on, you trying to get stuff in motion, get stuff realigned and everything how you see fit for your vision. So people gotta chill, man. And you know what I'm saying? We in a time too where you could do your own thing, bro, and when the time is right, everything gonna line up, you know what I'm saying? Everything align how it's supposed to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we can always lock in. It doesn't have to be something that we locked in forever.
Facts.
You know, as a studio owner, as an engineer, as a photographer, every single hat that I wear, I've never been the one to get salty when I see you guys going to other studios or whatever. It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's a budget thing, sometimes it's a vibe thing, sometimes it's a Ale doesn't fuck with me, so I don't want to go over their thing. Like, whole time I'm chilling, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, if you're an artist and you're going to lock in, you're going to lock in. I would love to lock in with you and be part of the process of helping you develop and get to where you're trying to get to. Because, again, back to the fact that we're recording vocals, mixing and mastering. We're doing photo, we're doing video, we're doing podcast. You know, now we're putting events together. Shout out to the team, Eclectic Company and Sanctuary Sounds.
Shout out to them, man.
It's a lot of stuff that is kind of flowing through West Houston Studios. I may not be talking about or whatever, but like for those who see, I hope y'all see the value of what we're doing, and that's what we're doing here. This is not just a place for you to come in and I just hit record and I send you on your way. You know what I mean?
Facts.
We're legit trying to build something bigger than all of us, and you know, unfortunately, for the longest, it's been just me doing everything, which is why things kind of fall through the cracks here and there or whatever, and people's feelings get hurt, whatever. But at the end of the day, we moving. I mean, y'all can look at Davo's catalog. If you go on YouTube, you see videos that we've done together. We've done a handful of videos already since 2013.
Yeah.
When I got my first little Sony camera, $80 camera. That was the first time we got together on a video. Then got the Canon T5i. Then we shot another like 2-3 videos with that.
That was
then,
Kaleidoscope, Colors of You. I think it was some shows we did in between. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like
it's just crazy how much content we have, and mind you, this was back in a time where content wasn't something that people were talking about.
Real
like there were music videos, whatever. But even then, we weren't looking at it like that.
Nah, we kind of was working.
We was kind of just putting videos together. It was just for me. I was just trying to develop, like trying to continue bettering my processes and stuff.
Getting better.
And, thank God. And from then to now, again, we have a whole catalog of music, catalog of videos, a lot of stuff in the vault that we were kind of going through earlier as far as content goes that I'll probably drop here for y'all soon so y'all can see we really been about it. And we're not these new age artists who get in a room together and everybody sees each other as a threat. And, they can't vibe, whatever. Like, nah, we was looking at some stuff and we was just having fun saying some dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it has to be. Like, if you...
Just being young.
Like 16 to like mid-20s, whatever. Like, have fun with music, bro. Like, take it serious, but at the same time, don't take it too serious to where, everybody's a threat. You feel like you Hollywood, whatever. Because I promise you're not Hollywood. I don't feel like I'm Hollywood. Some people be talking about me like I'm XYZ or whatever. I just be chilling. You know what I'm saying? And you give what you get what you give. So if you give, good energy, good vibes, a good demeanor, you present yourself well, then that's what you get. And if you give like, hey, I got a fucking stick up my ass, I think I'm the shit, my shit doesn't smell, then don't be surprised when people don't rock with you. You know what I'm saying? Especially your fans. As an artist, first and foremost, you gotta engage with your fans, whether that be in person, online, or whatever, and engage with them right. Don't talk to them like you already freaking. Again, back to this Hollywood shit.
Like with your ego.
Anyways, enough of that, man. Back to the fact that homie's been out, and mind you, again, he really hasn't been out because we've been locking in. We got a whole project in the works right now that's 95% ready. We want to drop that right now, like kind of let them know that we're about to drop that, or
it's on the way. You know what I'm saying? It's on the way.
So I ain't gonna say nothing.
It's on the way for sure. When we come, just know. You know what I'm saying? It's on the way. I ain't gonna lie. It's like you said, bro. We got a lot in the vault, bro. Like, people think, like, bro. I think sometimes people think we not working, but we working. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you ain't gotta announce every move, or sometimes you just gotta see it when you see it. That's why I know sometimes people ask me to send them stuff I've been working on and stuff. Like, I be kind of more like holding back on it or just keeping it to myself, or close people like you. It's like I show, but sometimes I don't really show just everybody because it's like when you see it, you'll see it, but you'll see the whole vision, not just part of it. Or I might do a rough draft or something of something I'm working on. And it's like, well, I got to see what it look like. But once you see the whole thing in full, it's coming. But we got some stuff in the works. Just know, I'm pretty sure y'all seeing what stuff we posting now. You're like, man, they still working over. We still working. And
it's just scratching the surface, bro.
Yeah. Like
one thing, recently we shared that 6'4" and running the behind the scenes, and I'm gonna share the other couple clips of that soon. And that's something that recently we done, and we're kind of like that's in a sense of what's supposed to be posted when. That should be like thing that we post last, and we're posting that now only because it kind of makes sense. Yeah. I'm excited about the writing sessions that I'm offering now. I'm excited about the fact that I produced the beat for him for that track. And,
crazy. Produced by Ali. That's crazy.
Messed around and shot a quick video to it. So it's like, yo, we're going to promo the hell out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, tough.
But that's for all of you guys who have been fiending because that's new. So that's fresh. So that's like, it's
off the press is fresh.
What's it called? Like a breath of fresh air for y'all. Yeah. No cap. So it'll be a taste of what's to come because we got a whole project in the works plus the stuff that we're working on now. So
real tough.
It's just a matter of time. You know what I mean?
Real tough.
And back to the fact that we're adults. We've been doing this for a long time, and sometimes we got to take a pause for a career or whatever. And thank God my man's got himself in a good position now to where he's just raking in leaves of bread. You know what I'm saying? Just,
On the way. We working our way up still. You know what
but
I'm
but
saying? Thank God.
yeah, God's making a way for him to invest a little bit more in everything else that he's trying to do. So we're gonna get on that soon. But I don't know. What do you want to what do you want to talk to them about, bro? What do you want to kind of share?
Man, bro. God is real. You know what I'm saying? Accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior if you haven't already. And I guess right now, starting off, just more so on the music side, bro. Like what we was talking about earlier, bro. It's just right now I feel like, especially just going off what we were saying earlier. Just I'm at a point where just rebranding stuff. You know what I'm saying? Getting things in motion, trying to get the paperwork and the business aspect of things right. Cause we got music, bro, and it's like I got I got I got personally so much music just in the vault sitting, bro, and it's like I'm trying to do it right now versus back then. When we younger, you just dropping stuff, you just excited because you creating. It's like now I'm just on some. I'm putting everything together, and I want everything executed a certain way. I want real rollout stuff like that. So
Mm-hmm.
when people see a product, it's like, man, okay, I see what he working on. Cause, bro, to be honest, like how we work, bro, it's natural. Like it's easy. You know what I'm saying? Like it's this stuff come easy to us. We can make a song in like 5 minutes at this point. Like, bro, we like like you said with the stuff we was watching earlier that's in the vault, bro. This go way back. Like this ain't no overnight. You know what I'm saying? So it's easy to come up with stuff off the dome or just to write something down. But now we trying to come with different, you know what I'm saying? Like different rollouts, different executions, different visions, themes, stuff like that.
Structure.
Yeah, structure. That's a key word right now I've been using too, bro. It's just structure and branding and trying to get everything aligned and organized in a way where it's professional. Just like we at West Houston Studios, bro. Like y'all see this is just a fraction of what you see in the background and what's going on, bro. It's a lot of creativity being expressed out here. You know what I'm saying? So and like he was saying earlier, like I feel like people sometimes take it too serious. Like you could take anything serious, but I feel like when you start over being serious or taking it too, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta like ease up and kind of let things flow. Like when you let things flow, that's when things get easier. It's certain stuff you might have overlooked because you so, all right, we're gonna do this and that. Like sometimes you just gotta let things flow. And when you do that, that's when things start moving because it's like everything is released, so things can just flow through.
For real, for real.
You
You
know what
gotta
I'm
just
saying?
fall in a pocket,
Facts.
and it's not ever because people think about it like you gotta be doing a lot, and
Yeah.
it's not 100% that you gotta do a lot. Like some things that I've done over the last few months has been more just cutting out stuff that I shouldn't be involved in,
Facts.
and at the same time I've been seeing growth with the stuff that I am involved in, like a lot more growth than we were seeing before. So it's one of those like sometimes you get stuck in your head like nah, like for me to have motion I need to constantly be moving.
Yeah.
Nah, like if you need a if you want to have real motion, you want to be intentional with the things that you're doing, intentional with the
Facts.
partners that you're partnering up with. Because mind you, we were just talking about this earlier. As far as the studio goes, like people see content being posted consistently, and
Mm-hmm.
it's not all behind the scenes. It's not all studio content. You're seeing Written Wednesdays with Poem Fifth right now. You guys are seeing
Shout out to him.
the the events with Eclectic Company and Sanctuary Sounds.
Uh,
You're seeing videos from different record labels that we're kind of working with, stuff like that.
Shout out.
And whole time all this is being worked on behind the scenes. I'm not doing a lot of this, you know what I'm saying? I've been a part of it, you know what I'm saying? I've shot majority of this content, but editing wise, like I'm having the right people work with me now, so where it's just coming out. And I'm just chilling, and everybody's looking at me like, damn, Ale, you killing it right now. Nah, bro, it's just I've been consistently showing up, you know what I'm saying? And
Facts.
working and developing relationships with the people that I believe I need to be developing relationships with. And unfortunately there's some people who have fallen off over the last year, 2 years, and that's okay, you know what I'm saying? And for anybody who's having that in y'all's life right now, maybe y'all feeling some type of way because, somebody who you thought was key to your growth or key to your game fell off, like that's okay, man. God's making a way for somebody else who's actually going to be able to add value to what you're doing to come through.
Facts.
So if people are burning bridges, because a lot of the times I'm gonna say this right now, man. Man, if y'all got beef with me, like that's dead, like for real, because I ain't never had beef with nobody. Anybody who has beef with me, that's one-sided beef. So if they,
Facts.
wherever the hell they are talking whatever they're talking, like if you choose to believe whatever these people are saying about me in the studio, like you believe them and you stay out my way, because
Facts.
we just moving intentionally around here. Business is business. If there ain't no money exchanged, if there's no services being bartered, if there's no merch being bartered, then of course I'm not working with nobody, dog. Like this is not a nonprofit. Although to
Facts.
drop it in there, there are some stuff being worked out behind the scenes as well, to where we maybe do something like a nonprofit, because I'm seeing that artists are not just starving; they broke for real. So I got to figure out how to get back to the community. But back to it again. And any beef that anybody has with me, as far as I go, that's dead. I'm moving forward. Um, I'm not bothered by anything that anybody has to say. We just moving, and the right people are gonna be around us. The right people are gonna be around you, and I hope that everybody eats, even if we don't eat at the same table. That's totally fine. You know what I'm saying? There's abundance in the world. Let's get it.
Facts. To add to that, it's funny you even brought that up with like not having beef and stuff. Talking to my boy Antho, man, shout out to him, bro. A key part in moving forward in life in general is forgiveness, bro. Like it talk about that in the Bible.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? With forgiving people, even if you gotta forgive them 77 times, like it's saying in the Bible, bro. And I'm paraphrasing, but that's the biggest thing. And sometimes I don't think people understand like that could hold you back in life because you ain't forgave nobody.
Yeah,
Like
you carrying that with you.
exactly, you carrying that and it's spreading into other aspects of your life, and you wondering why you might be stuck or you in this certain, you know what I'm saying, space where you like, man, it's like I'm doing X, Y, and Z, and I still ain't moving a certain way, or it ain't going how I'm thinking I'm going. There's certain stuff you got to work on within yourself. Well, it's the same way. Like once you start pouring into yourself, start letting stuff go, and just working on improving yourself, that's gonna spread into all areas of your life in a positive way. So that's been a big topic I've been talking about lately. Is forgiveness, bro. Because a lot of people walking around with seeds in their heart of unforgiveness for people, certain situations, things, how stuff might have worked out. It's like, bro, let that go. Pray, ask God to help you move forward, and start just working on you, bro. And even going into what you were saying with like working with different people, that's another key thing. I think a lot of people not looking at. Everybody want to have these egos and move a certain way, thinking like you say, like you're bigger than somebody, and that ain't the case, bro. We all need everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like it wouldn't be no builders. It wouldn't be no buildings without builders. You wouldn't have restaurants without chefs. You know what I'm saying? It's everything works together. So as humans, we gotta start working together more, bro. Because you could accomplish way more as a team versus you by yourself, or you know what I'm saying. You got this skill set, you by yourself, or it don't make no sense. So it's like, and even on top of that, going like, bro, we been talking about a lot of real stuff, over the past few years. So it's like putting it on wax now. It's like even with sometimes I think we get caught up right now with putting content out. Or, let me get this on camera. Or, let me do this. Let me just show people I'm doing it. Sometimes, like how me and you went, we got something to eat together earlier. We strengthened our relationship. You know what I'm saying? Outside of what we doing and what we working on. So people got to start working on interpersonal relationships
Yeah, not
again.
just get straight to working.
Yeah, like you got to start breaking bread with people again, man. Like I seen Charleston White talk about that before, and that's true. Like, bro, if you think about like before we even got to this, we was doing the same thing. Like we was doing music for fun and stuff, but we was still going out to eat, doing different stuff, linking at different events outside of just a creative space. Like, cause we rock with each other, so we
Mm-hmm.
strengthen relationships. Whether that's a phone call for a minute or hey, sending a text like I'm just checking in on you, making sure you straight. We got to get back to that versus just being on some transactional like, hey, you finished that up for me, or hey, we still recording this, hey, we still shooting that. Like we got to get outside of that and get back to strengthening up just personal relationships. Like if you rock with people for real, check them. You know what I'm saying? But I realized too, even with that, like we in a space too where people so used to just, hey, I sent you this video. I think that's us talking, or you know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
people just sending stuff online or on these
Oh,
social
okay.
platforms. You know what I mean? Like
Okay.
sometimes I think people just look at, oh,
Yeah,
I sent
like
you.
that's us
Yeah,
strengthening our bond, or sharing a
yeah.
bond based off. I'm not gonna lie. I am I'm a big what's that? I'm a big culprit of that.
I mean, me too, but I think I was just saying. I think it's different because like if you send me that, we still talking after that. Like we still
Yeah,
hit each other up. But I think
yeah,
some people, because I done tried to reach out to people like outside of social media and stuff, and be like, hey, everything good. People like, oh, I respond faster with text or just to give you an update and all that. And I'm like, but damn. So I think we done got so used to having access to people so much where people think like if I sent you 4 funny videos, you
hmm,
good? All right, cool. We're not saying that. We just sharing videos. It's like I don't know what you going through. I don't know what's
yeah.
going on with you. I don't know if you good or not. You know what I'm saying? So just checking on you. So it's just stuff like that where we gotta. I feel like as humanity in general, gotta get back on with just what I'm saying. Whether you get some coffee or
Yeah.
just kick it. You know what I'm saying? Before life became where it is now. You know what I'm saying? But
And I get you, bro. Because for us, like you said, it's different in the sense like because when we lock in, bro, it'd be like a solid hour and a half where we're
right.
really just chopping it up, catching up and shit. We'll link up with the intention of we're gonna get some shit done.
Yeah, feel like we'll eventually get to it,
Yeah,
but it'll
and
be like we'll talk for a while because we catching up. We like, man, what's
mhm.
been going on? What's been up with you? You know what I'm saying?
And that's how low key it should be. Because if anything, I'll say call it like a pattern interruption. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
if you're constantly in motion, constantly moving, constantly working, whatever, every now and then you kind of need something to just hard stop you. Like
facts.
boom, all right, talk about life real quick. Cause we both be going through shit, and then when we sharing like videos and shit with one another, I want to say a lot of the times it's some dark humor to the stuff that we talk about. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
fact. It be
Kind
like a
of
lot of
talking crap to
inside
each other,
stuff.
and
Yeah,
and yeah, some of it like some positivity, but a lot of the time be some just like this is how we're getting through XYZ.
yeah.
Um,
Whatever
just mental
situation we
stuff.
dealing with.
Hmm.
Facts. That's why I say like we just got to get back to building on that, bro. And just sometimes too, even like what you were saying earlier, where if you are in a certain age range, I feel like in general, bro, like sometimes we can go too hard with certain stuff we trying to get into versus just, bro, just taking it a step at a time, having fun, remembering why you do it. You know what I'm saying? Because even for a minute with the music, I kind of took a break because it was just like, all right, I need to. Sometimes you just gotta live life for real.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like
where your inspiration comes from, for real. If you
exactly.
haven't been living, what are you writing about? You know what I mean?
Exactly, bro. And like I remember they was talking about this was years back, like when Kendrick Lamar dropped, like I think the Pimp a Butterfly, then he ain't dropped nothing for like 4 or 5 years. People was talking about it, but bro, you gotta really live some life. Like, you look at an artist like that and you look at somebody that might drop every week or every day, eventually people gonna burn out because it's like, all right, it sound the same. Like they was talking about Gunna and how his latest album sound like the last 3 albums, and people talk about that. But it's like, okay, you got somebody that's being consistent,
With the
and
sound.
yeah, being with they sound,
Hmm.
being consistent, and you complaining, and then you got somebody, just using them as an example, going back to Kendrick Lamar, where he dropped that one album and he won't drop again for another 5 years, and people like, well, why he ain't drop no more? Where the music? It's like, man, you can't satisfy people, and sometimes if you go back into it, you're living your life, so you got to do what's best for you. So if you're not gonna drop, don't drop. You know what I'm saying? It's like people trying to clown Andre 3000 for playing the flute and walking around do what he want to do. It's like, bro, he doing what he want to do. Like this is his life to
That's a
live.
that's a goal, right?
Yeah,
That we're whatever it is that you guys are doing, we're doing it to get to a point to be able to chill and do whatever you want to do, right?
facts.
So why hate on somebody who's got in there? You know what I'm
Hmm,
saying? Like,
that's real.
what's the point of that? But back to the fact that we can't please everybody. For the artists who are, like we're back on this. People are living in social media. You know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
it's almost like if I don't like your music online, if I don't comment on your music online, that means that I don't like you or that I don't rock with you. Like that's how people are feeling. So when you're out you're out and about in person, it's almost like, nah, bro, you don't rock with me, bro. I rock with you in person. You know what I'm saying? As a
That's
human,
facts.
just because I don't like your music, and I'm gonna be real with you, 100%. Like, I may not like your music. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay. And it's okay for your family and your friends to not like your music. You're not making music for
For
your
them.
family and friends to like it. You're making music that resonates with you
Facts.
and that you like because somebody else is gonna like it, man. Don't put all this pressure on your friends and family to support you. Because if it was like that, bro, like I don't think anybody would really make it for real, bro. Because let's be real about our direct family members and friends. I want to say majority of mine, like they support me from the outside looking in. They don't support me in the sense of I'm gonna send business your way. I'm gonna talk about you with this, that, and the other person that I think might benefit from knowing you. They don't
Facts.
rock with me like that. But I don't trip. I still pull up to people's parties. I still get their kids presents and shit. Like we're still connected. You know what I'm saying? We're living. It's almost like you compartmentalizing your relationships.
Yeah.
Like this person I rock with in person because of X Y Z. This person I rock with because of X Y Z. This person I rock with because of X Y Z.
Facts.
And they don't gotta commingle, and that's okay.
Yeah. I agree with you in that too, bro. Cause it's like it's to a point like I think when you first start making music or just anything creatively, you go to people close by you. But once you kind of start finding your way, you start meeting the same kind of people or whatever. After a while, like I don't even show my friends or family, you know what I'm saying, my music like that. If they ask me, I show, but I don't show them like that no
They know
more,
where to
man.
find it for
Yeah,
real though. Like if
exactly.
they really want to check it out,
Real talk.
whatever's in the vault is in the vault. It's not like you can reach out to like you said earlier, Kendrick Lamar or whatever. Like, hey, what you got in the vault right now?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
so
Real
it's like
talk.
they should totally like if they actually like what we got going on, they should understand. Like, hey, you're gonna listen to it like everybody else when it's out.
Yeah,
And I mean, you were talking about the projects you got out, bro. You got hella projects out. You know what I'm saying?
a lot.
As far as like stuff that's on iTunes and Spotify and stuff like
Yeah,
like no cap, you have more EPs and singles out than majority of the artists that I work with. Like no disrespect to the artists that I'm working with, I understand, and you guys understand. We're developing something. We're not we're not just making music and just dropping it in all willy nilly and stuff like we're talking about earlier. There's got to be a little bit of a rollout plan. And
facts.
one of the main things that I talk to the artists that I work with about is, I mean, it's cool. You recorded a handful of songs. Not every single song is gonna see the light of day. There's gonna
Facts.
be some songs that you're gonna keep in the vault forever. I mean,
Yeah.
we were just talking about some stuff like we have songs that have been in the vault for like 6 7 years. That may or may not come out. Like it's looking like they may come out, but you know what I'm saying. That's neither here nor there. So again, um, these artists that have these songs, and then they drop one, but then they don't have anything to backdoor with. You know what I
Facts.
mean? So
I
what's the
agree.
point of dropping one song? Because what if somebody actually rocks with it and it blows, and now you don't have anything else to put out?
Man, I think the perfect example of that at the time was Trinidad James. He dropped that All Gold song.
I
And
think that's the
like,
only song I've ever heard from that dude.
bro, he had started putting more projects out, but after he dropped that one song, like you said, he blew up and he ain't had nothing else to like put out. So I feel like it's a thing of being over prepared and it's a thing of not being prepared. Cause if you over prepared, you always gonna be prepared. But like you said, if you made one song, you put it out and it took off, and the people like, what the rest of your music is? It's like, it's like,
Gets with the team and can't recreate what they just did.
yeah, exactly.
Yep. So like just like that, bro. 15 minutes of fame type shit.
Yeah, so I feel like too when you get into we'll just say music for example, because that's what we into. But I feel like anything, especially creatively, you should be, you know what I'm saying, putting stuff. You should have a vault of stuff where you could go into. Like, let's say you put a song out, people say, "Well, the rest," and then you like, all right, I backdoor it with another single, backdoor it with another single. All right, now I'm gonna drop a 3-track EP. Okay, now I'm gonna drop some videos. Like where you start creating your own momentum, and then you can start navigating through your lane. And I feel like with sounds too, I feel like especially nowadays, you can't really put yourself in a box. Like I think for me musically, I can't really say what kind of sound I have. Like I could give you like soundscapes as I call them, where it's like I'm gonna give you some real music, meaning like I'm talking real. I'm gonna give you stuff, you know what I'm saying? When I'm talking about God in it. I talk about God in all my music for sure, but just saying I got more songs like that into it. And bro, I just had fun with it. Like I just be exploring with my voice. So I'm gonna give you the singing stuff. I'm gonna give you stuff that sound airy. So I'm in all types of bags musically. So I could work with any artist. I feel like you could throw a beat my way or a mute. Like bro, I had a producer from like Australia sent me something where it was just like straight guitar and harps. And at first I was like, what, what you
Send me that shit, bro. Let's put some drums on that shit.
bro, at first when it was a chick. She sent it to me, and I was just like, "What you want me to do on this? Like, what exactly you want me to do?" And she was like, "I want you to be you. Like, do what you feel." So I got on it. So it's like I could get on anything, bro. So I'm not capping myself at, oh, I gotta sound this certain way or I gotta have this certain image or sound or look or whatever, bro. I'm just me, man. So
Like a certain aesthetic to you as an
yeah,
artist.
exactly. That's the right word, bro. The right phrase. Like I think that's another thing I feel like with social media, people try and build these aesthetics about themselves, and it's the furthest from themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like if you a person that's into, just saying for example, like you into anime, but you like cars and you like graffiti and you break dance, like just do that. I'm not finna like that stuff, but I'm trying to rap or look like something I'm not. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's another thing. A lot of people just like putting themselves in the box these days versus just being who they are. You know what I'm saying?
Just create whatever comes to you at that time, man. And like,
Exactly.
yeah, that's one of the biggest things I tell artists too is like, because they'll be like, you think I should make a song like this? Like, fuck making a song like anything. You know what I'm saying?
Just do what you
Like,
feel.
again, everybody's process is different, right? But let's say
Facts.
you shuffling through some beats, you find one that you get inspired by. Write whatever the hell you're inspired
What you
on
thinking
at
about?
that moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't overthink it. Like, oh, I heard this song recently. And this gives me that vibe. Fuck all that, bro.
Facts.
Like, that's some lame shit. Like, again, you should be making music because you enjoy it. You should be making
Facts.
music because you want to relay a message. And a lot of the times, for me, it's all emotional. You know what I'm saying? Like let's be real about it. Music is a lot of emotion.
It is.
You could be saying some crash out shit, from time to time, and like having fun with bars here and there. That's cool.
Facts.
But I want to say at the essence of it is you getting stuff off of your chest, laying stuff out on the wax that you can't really talk to people about,
Facts.
and just really journaling your thoughts almost. You know what I mean? That's what making music should be almost. Just really do that, and I think you'll be able to live better because you don't have stuff bothering you in your head. You don't have anything, that you're like, man, I'm kind of biting my tongue on this, that, and the other. You're letting it out.
Facts.
And again, some people are gonna gravitate to it, and some people are not. That's
That's just what
fine.
it is.
Just do you.
Exactly, bro. And it's like you said, I feel like music in general, you're gonna find the right people to rock with your sound, regardless, as we see that now with different artists that's coming out. But the main thing when you making music, like you said, is just you making it for you first and foremost. Like I got some songs some people don't like that I love, and it's the same people that don't like it, the other people love it. You know what I'm saying? And I got some songs I don't like, other people like them or love them. So it's just whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you choose to make. Like you said, it's off emotion too. So it's a lot of stuff I done wrote just off of because I was feeling that day or something I'm going through, certain situations or whatever. I'm just writing it to get it off my chest because it's like I don't want to talk to nobody about it. Or, hey, I found it better to write it out creatively and put it down creatively versus talking about it because it made me feel different or it made me feel better in a different way. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times people not like music to me is like therapy, bro. Like it's a different form of therapy because sometimes, especially now, people talk about going to therapists and stuff. But if you do something creatively, like for some people, you might be playing like basketball or sport after work. That's still a form of art in a way because
Therapy, bro, for real, for
yeah,
real.
it's a form of art, form of therapy because it's different techniques involved. You pushing that energy out in a different way. It might be a more physical way, more of a mental way where it's creating. Like it's all energy at the end of the day. So you just gotta transmute it. You know what I mean?
Blowing off the steam, whatever, stuff
Yeah.
like that.
And it's a positive way of doing it. You know what I'm saying? Now I feel like some stuff like if I wrote a song and I'm mad, and it's real negative or something, I might not put that out because that was just a way for me to get it off my chest. But I don't want to put
Nah,
that
fuck it,
out.
let's put it out, bro.
I can't. That's another thing I want to touch on. It's certain stuff now at this point, and you might as well. I say for me, like just at this age, like being older, being wiser. I feel like it's like understanding God more and myself. It's like some stuff now. I don't think we realize, bro. It's a lot of power, like I say in the Bible, and our tongue, bro. It's life or death in the tongue, like I say in the Bible. So it's like now for me, I'm working and being more intentional with what I'm saying on the mic or what I'm putting out, how I'm saying stuff a certain way. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't because of I'm trying to have this certain image about myself. It's for one, it's for me, and two, just realizing like, bro, how much influence you might have on somebody, whether they say it or not, or whether they even say like, hey,
Yeah,
I heard you say this and that, and it made me do this. It's like you have a lot of influence on people every day. You know what I'm saying? That
you
start with
never
you.
know who's listening for real, and
Exactly.
who listens, and like you said, are being influenced, but would never tell
Real
you
talk.
either. You know what I'm saying? There's
Yeah.
been plenty of people probably that we've probably kept from doing things. You know what I'm saying? Just off of our
Facts.
music, and because I don't know about you, when I was in high school is when I had more like in person feedback about the stuff I was doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where people would be like, bro, the thing that you dropped yesterday, whatever, like I'm rocking
Yeah.
with that right now. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
Facts.
it just so happened that you talking about exactly what I'm going through right now. I'm like, sheesh. And again,
Facts.
I wasn't doing it for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's what I'm
I was just
saying.
getting my thoughts out. So it's like, again, you never know who it is that you're saving, if you're saving anybody, or that you're influencing in a positive manner. Because you could be getting people to change their ways, change their lives, stuff like that,
Facts.
and you'll never know. But again, you got to keep doing it because it's what's coming to you. Let God speak
Yeah.
through you for real. Don't question it.
Yeah. And even adding to this topic, bro, like if you look at like for me, like recently, I'm looking at older music I did when I was younger. When I was younger, I'm on young dumb stuff, like they say, but it's like you want to have growth. Like you should see growth and maturity as you grow up. People should see that in you. So it's
Hmm.
like I could honestly say, okay, looking back over my 20s to now, I'm coming into my 30s. It's like okay, I done seen where I grown, so of course now I'm looking at stuff differently. You know what I'm saying? Like there's certain people I'm not around no more, certain environments I'm not going to no more. I'm thinking differently. You know what I'm saying? I'm really more into my Bible, reading more about different stuff. So of course now my maturity level is grown. So certain stuff I might have said at 21, I'm not saying that at no 31. You know what I'm saying? I'm not you're not thinking the same back then when you were younger. And if you thinking too, your mind's still developing, your brain's still developing versus now it's like, okay,
Experiences too, man. You're
exactly,
still going through
life.
experiences you haven't. You
Exactly, bro. Like life in general, like the experiences you had, like okay, like how you go through phases. Like at one point I'm in the club heavy. So of course certain songs I look back and did back then. Certain songs I look at and did back then when I'm in that phase, okay, I'm leaning more into that. Versus now, okay, I'm looking at life from a different perspective. I'm looking at trying to elevate myself, improving myself, you know what I'm saying, and applying these Christ principles for myself. So that's gonna naturally spill out of me. And I will say too, even looking back at some of my older stuff, that always been in me. So now being more leaning more into God and Jesus and the Bible, it's like of course now that's gonna really spill out of me even more because it's certain stuff I understand now compared to back then. You know what I'm saying? Leaning on his understanding and not mine. So now I'm like, okay, I'm understanding how much power is in my mouth. You know what I'm saying? Understanding it, and you see it. When you see it too more, you like, dang, like you could count countless other rappers that then spoke death in their songs. Eventually, what happens soon? They die. You know what I'm saying? So you start speaking life over yourself and other people and in your songs. That's
mm-hmm.
gonna stuff gonna come to life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, talk good about yourself, man.
Yeah,
Even when you're not feeling like it.
exactly.
And I'm not gonna lie and say that I've always been like that. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I think that's also something that a lot of people are on right now. They try to, like you were saying earlier, they try to portray this image, You know what I'm saying? That they're this, that, and the other. Whole time they're depressed as hell.
Exactly.
So you gotta be aware, be able to admit that to yourself, and maybe talk about it. You know, I've been leaving little Easter eggs of depression. You know what I'm saying, here and there, and I've talked about it on different pods or different videos that maybe you guys have seen. Because I don't have a problem talking about it now, but I won't say that I didn't have a problem with it before. At some point, you know, I would just get stuck in my head thinking negatively about myself and me not being enough, me not being a good father, me not being a good husband, me not being a good person, me not being a good engineer. And when I say not being a good engineer, not like not being a good engineer, I've always believed that I'm a student of the game and I'm getting better, but
Facts.
not being a good enough engineer to work with the people that I'm working with. That's one of the things that I would be speaking negative to myself about. But now it's like I screw all of that. Even when I start having negative thoughts, you gotta know that's the devil talking to you. And I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? And sometimes that's more difficult to do. And you know, I was telling Davo some of the things that we're battling with, low key, have gotten easier to trigger us. Whereas before,
Facts.
like the triggers were like hitting us harder, but we were still kind of able to kind of fend them off. Now it'd be
Mm-hmm.
a simple trigger, and we on some stuff, you know. So again, you gotta be aware. You gotta lean on God, or whatever you believe in. Like personally, you know, I'll say God. I'm not trying to steer y'all one
Facts.
way or the other. I'm not here to convert y'all, but
Facts. Believe in Jesus, man.
don't let those negative thoughts win. You know what I'm saying? Just if anything, write them down. If you don't want to talk to nobody about it, write what it is that you think is triggering you to feel the way that you're feeling or to think what you're thinking, so that you know, and then move forward. You know what I mean? Because the longer you stay in those negative thoughts, the longer you're not gonna do anything with your life. And that goes back to the artists that I keep smashing on. Um, that they could be talented, but they go through a depression episode, and the depression episode will be 6 months.
Hmm.
Whole time they don't want to talk to nobody about it. They don't want to admit it, but they'll be online talking about how good of an artist they are themselves, and how they're better than the people that are out right now, or whatever. But you let in your own negative thoughts get in the way of you moving, and you're letting yourself get depressed by yourself because nobody's doing nothing to you. It's just the thoughts that you're having.
Facts. It's like you said, you gotta and find outlets, bro. Like for people that's listening that might be going through that, like find your group of people to talk to, man. Cause it's like it say in the Bible, like man, Alejandro, we always go back to the Bible, bro. Like you gotta confess your sins and pretty much too just talk about what you're going through. Like that's half the battle is getting it off your chest and moving forward. You know what I'm saying? And fighting through what you're going through. Like stuff ain't meant to keep you down. Life's gonna have its ups and downs. So sometimes when you're on the down, we understand too. Like, okay, I might be down for a couple months or whatever, but we not just down them couple months. Like we fighting to come back up in them
Mm-hmm.
few months. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta find your outlet, your people, your tribe. You know what I'm saying? You gotta just find the right way to deal with stuff, man. Cause I feel like how some people deal with stuff, man, that ain't the right way to deal with stuff, man. You gotta find your outlet, pray, talk to God, and just keep moving forward, bro. Like life, life is about moving forward, man. Like you gonna face challenges regardless, but it's about how you deal with them challenges and how you bounce back, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? So, I think that's one thing with us, like with the music, bro. Like we're not giving up. We in West Houston Studios right now, like.
Yeah, shout out West Houston Studios, man.
You know what I mean? Like this wouldn't be here if you was like, man, I'm done with it. I ain't doing this no
Yeah,
more. Like
all them times that we've randomly been on some like, should we still be doing music, whatever.
facts. That's always. I feel like that's in everybody's head and whatever. You might be at the top of being the top accountant or something, and you might feel like, man, should I do this? Should I still be here? So sometimes you got to kind of evaluate what you want for real, and it go back to not taking it too serious. Like sometimes you got to take them breaks to reevaluate. Like okay,
Mm-hmm.
you got to reevaluate your headspace. You got to see, okay, is this something I still want to do? Am I still interested in this? You know what I'm saying? When I took a break,
And you gotta be real about it though.
yeah,
To yourself.
that's real talk.
Minimum, be real about it to yourself.
And I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna sound funny, but I ain't gonna lie. You gotta gauge where you at too. And I'm just, I even say just since we in music, it's like you gotta gauge where you at too, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. If more people tell you not that good than people that say you good, I'm sorry. You might need to reevaluate, switch your lane. You know what I'm saying? Not saying give up, but just saying you might have to reevaluate yourself or see what you need to work on. So sometimes you just gotta gauge where you at. You know what I mean? So I ain't gonna lie, I just had to say that because this is real, bro. You know what I mean? Because it's been a few times I ain't even thought like, man, should I even still go and keep doing this or whatever? But you know, luckily for me, I had people say I was good, so I keep going. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I done got better over the years. I feel like now that I'm older, I used to think at one point I was like, bro, if this don't work by 30, it's over with. I'm done with this. But I feel like I gotta keep going, and I'm getting better with it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's like things always get better with time. You know what I'm saying? If you're on the right path, if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, and you got faith and believe in yourself. So I feel like I done got better. So I'm gonna keep going with it, and it's something I still like to do. That's another thing. People get in stuff and they don't like doing it. Like I done met people like, bro, being in the trucking industry. I done met certain people and it's like I'm just trying to get the money out of it. They don't really like driving. They don't like different aspects of the field. It's like you're not gonna enjoy it anyway. You could be getting $1 million every week. If you're not liking what you're doing, it's gonna suck because you don't like what you do. You know what I'm saying? It's some people work fast food, love what they do because it's like they enjoy cooking, they enjoy servicing people. So you gotta find what you generally like and how it goes. Where if you would do this for free, you genuinely like it. You got a passion for it. The check gonna come. The people gonna come because it's something you like to do. It's the essence of you. So you gotta find what you like to do and just move in it. You know what I'm saying? And not get stuck in one thing neither. Like, bro, we got different interests and different things. We not just stuck at, all right, I'm making music. This gotta work. Like, bro, I like trucking. I like business. I like music. I like a lot of stuff. So I'm looking into.
Why limit yourself? You know what I'm saying? And that's a great segue, bro. I appreciate you for bringing that up. Because sometimes people will tell you, like, if you're doing a lot of things, there's no way that you can be good at a lot of things or whatever.
That's not true.
Nah, bro. Like, just because you can't be good at a lot of things,
I was just finna say that.
Doesn't mean that
I'm not.
I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Because down here, anything I touch, I run it. You know what I'm saying? I may not be the best, or I may not be as good as whatever you compare me to right now, but I'm gonna develop and I'm gonna get better, and I'm probably gonna be a lot better than whatever you're comparing me to at this time right now. But the level of quality and everything that we do is always gonna be top tier. Right. And if it isn't, we're not walking around talking about we do this, we do that. A lot of people. A lot of people be giving themselves positions and titles,
man,
with cap ass skills. You know what I'm saying? Like no disrespect, but total disrespect at the same time. If you out here talking about that you do this, you do that, and you half-assing it, shut up, dude. Shut up. Because I should be walking around like I'm Ale with West Houston Studios. That is not. But majority of the time when I be out, I'm just Ale, man. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. And if you give me the respect that I give you, you will come to know, and we will do some work together. You know what I'm saying? Yes. But all this. Oh yeah, I'm a filmmaker. Oh man, yeah, I'm a producer. Oh yeah, I'm a lead engineer. I don't care, man. Like I need your work needs to show me that you are what you say that you are. You giving yourself a title or introducing yourself in a specific way is not gonna make me respect you more or whatever. If anything, now I'm a little skeptical. Like, okay, cool. Like you're saying this, that, and the other, but I gotta check you out.
Facts.
I'm not gonna just like because people be saying that with the hopes of like, I hope you told me like, hey, let me go work with you now,
bro.
Just met you off the street, whatever. Like, nah, dog, that's not how it works,
bro. You said a lot. I ain't gonna lie, cause
Yeah, yeah.
I
People
talk,
gonna be upset.
bro. People gonna be upset, but that's facts. Cause, bro, I done met so many people. This one of my gripes. To add what you saying, bro.
It
Like,
grinds my gears.
it really grinds my gears, bro. Like, you'll meet somebody. Like you said, when I'm out in public, bro. Like, okay, I'm Davo, the CEO. My name is Davin, so really, if you want to just say, when I'm out in public, I'm just Davo, bro. Like, to be honest, if I meet somebody I ain't never met, I'm introducing myself as Davin. Like, I'm not, hey, what's up, bro? I'm Davo, the CEO. No, I'm Davin, man. I'm man first. This is who God created me to be. I'm Davin. When I rap, I'm Davo, the CEO. Like, I'm the same person, though. You know what I'm saying? I done met people, bro. You be like, hey, what's up, man? Like, I done met other artists or whatever, for example. I'd be like, hey, what's up, man? I'm Davin. Oh, I'm T. I'm such and such. You be like, like you said, I already be like, okay,
If I can't
here
know
we go.
your real name, that's even less reason for me to do business with you, man.
I don't even want to
Because
rock with you.
these are personas that we're talking about. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? These are creative names, and that's cool. I respect it. You know what I'm saying? But
Facts.
in the business world, because back to it, he just mentioned he's in the business. I'm in a business. I'm gonna run business first.
Exactly.
All this being cool stuff, like that's secondary or whatever. So it's like if you coming at me and you can't even tell me your government name, bro, what you got a record? Cause I got homies with felonies and all, and I'm cool
Exactly.
with them. I ain't got no
Facts.
problem with them.
We're not tripping.
Now, if you can't give me your real government name, like don't expect nothing with me, man. For real, for real.
I'm already on alert if you come with an alias. If you come with a one letter name, I'm already like,
Job application with the other names that you
yeah,
go by
yeah.
of a fucking list of names.
If you come to me, I'm T or I'm B or I'm A, man, look, cause mind you, okay, if we do business together and we just gonna keep it musically, if we doing business and we locked in, if we do a record or whatever, your freaking government name is gonna be on that record. If you look at any of your
If you look
favorite
at the
artists,
credits,
that's what I'm
if you look at the
saying.
credits,
If you look
for
at the
real, for real, the
credits,
real names there.
your real name is gonna be on there. It's not gonna be TABCDE. It's not gonna be none of that. It's gonna be your real freaking name. Either way it go. So I just don't understand that because for me, I'm not, and it come off like you said, it come off as fake. It come off as
You hiding something.
yeah, like you trying to hide behind an alias, and it's like, come on, man. And that go for these women too. I done met some women that come with random names, and you be like, all right, well, you know what I'm saying. So if you come with a name that sound off, I'm already side eyeing you. I'm already like, I ain't really. Cause when I introduce myself, it's, hey, what's up? I'm Davin. I'm the man first. You know what I'm saying?
Firm handshake.
Firm handshake. I'm looking you in your eyes. I'm Davin. How you doing today? Like all that extra stuff, man. I feel like we in a time too, bro. Like especially with social media and stuff. Everybody got an ego. Everybody trying to be somebody or bigger than what they are, and it's like just do you. You know what I'm saying? Like just be you. I'm a goofy dude, man. I'm cracking jokes. I'm talking trash sometimes. I'm just me, man. I'm gonna express myself. You know what I'm saying? In a respectful way, in a funny way. But at the end of the day, I consider myself a real person, bro. I'm not gonna come with no ego. I'm not coming like, oh, nah, I'm a rapper. Bro, I get on. Anybody that wanna work, I'm gonna work with you. If you open to working with me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not knocking nobody. I'm not trying to, oh, well, you only been rapping for a day. Look, if you come the right way and you open, I'm open. It's what it is. But all this, like you say, I'm a filmmaker, artist, producer, pizza maker, grass cutter, carpet maker. Man, what do you really do for real? Who are you for real? You know what I'm saying? To me, they come off as you got too much going on. I'm already like, all right, you know what I'm saying? But I'm glad you said that, bro, because that's just real talk, man. Like, just be you, keep moving forward, bro, because it's life too short too, man. Like, I'ma just be me. I'm gonna keep doing what I do. I'm gonna keep exploring different avenues. Going back to like you said earlier too, bro. Like, why put a limit on yourself when we limitless? You know what I mean? Like, you could do whatever you really put your mind to. You could do whatever. Like, you could make a beat. You could draw, you could paint. Sometimes you got to put in the work. Like when I started like mixing my stuff and engineering myself, bro, it took me like 3 to 6 months to really grasp that idea of mixing. You know what I'm saying? EQing and stuff like that. Like getting on YouTube, writing notes, getting around other people, writing notes, asking questions. Like sometimes I ain't even know. Sometimes, really, whatever you trying to do, especially if it just don't come natural, you gotta put that work in, that grind. That, you know what I'm saying? To really understand what you trying to do, where you trying to go, to really get to that level you want to get to. Cause sometimes people just think they gonna hop in something and it's supposed to just, all right, I gotta meet this person. I'm supposed to be over here. You ain't even put in the work hours. You ain't put the 10,000 hours in to get to this point. You know what I'm saying? You ain't put the work in. So how are you supposed to get to this level and you ain't put the work in?
They want to
like,
skip steps, bro.
Yeah.
The 10,000 hours, bro. 10,000 hours was something that you would hear on a regular way back then. You don't hear
Facts.
much of that now.
You don't.
It's like, okay, I got the equipment or whatever.
Yeah, like
I just got my first song. I should be on.
Hey, real talk. That's how people think, bro. Like, okay, I got the camera, I got the computer, I got the mic, I got the beat, I got the song now. Okay, I ain't at 1 million followers yet. Why? You still gotta put in work. Like, it don't stop because, okay, I had the money to get this expensive camera or this equipment and I could do it. That don't mean nothing.
Gotta develop the skills.
Yeah, you
Gotta develop the skills.
get on Pro Tools, Studio One, whatever you use, and try and learn how to mix. You're gonna be get on there and try and figure out how to edit a video, and that's for anything these days.
Yeah,
content,
and that's time
all
consuming.
that.
All of this is time consuming.
Yeah,
So if you're not willing to invest any time in yourself, man, how you want people to invest in you?
Exactly. And if you think about it, bro, like it's easy. Like people make it look easy. I say that it's easier now to get this stuff. But it's still the same work ethic. Yeah. It's more accessible.
You gotta want it for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause it's everything like, bro, the stuff we sitting in front of, you could get it like that now. But now the thing that didn't change is the process of you understanding everything. The process of you, okay, how do I make a video? How do I record a song? How do I do X, Y, and Z? Now it's the process. Now it's the grind. Now it's the I gotta get off work. I got off today at 5. Now the difference is, okay, you worked your 9 to 5. Now what you gonna do between 5 to 9? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like what you gonna do in between that to get to this level or get to this part?
And are you willing to do it, man? Are you willing to do it?
Exactly.
Everybody says that they will, but then, different things come up. You want to watch Netflix, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You want to go hang out with your girlfriend. You want to go hang out with your boys. You want to go do some drugs. You want to go drink. You want to go have fun. If you're not willing to sacrifice anything, then you're not gonna get anywhere because
exactly.
Back to us, like when I was heavily doing music, bro, every single day after work,
exactly,
I'd be listening to beats, writing, recording, revising certain mixes, or working on other people's mixes, whatever it was, until like late, bro. I'm talking about minimum like 5 to 6 hours every single day, bro. So on top of my day job, whatever, an extra 25, 30 hours a week. And I'm talking about back when I was doing it for the free ski, you know what I'm saying? Back when I was developing, back when I was just like, hey, come through, I got the studio, whatever.
Right.
So for me to be doing this on my time, you know what I'm saying? And you guys to not be willing to do it on your time right now that you're on the come up, because a lot of you guys are just getting started. For you not to be willing to do that blows my mind sometimes, because like how bad do you really want this? Like, do you just want to be famous? Is that what it? I think that's what it is. Because for me, it never was about being famous or anything like that. It was just I was making music. I got to meet some cool friends that all were making music too, and we were doing it together. And then it never felt like work.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Because it was just having fun.
But I guess to them it feels like work. It feels like I really need to have somebody else doing this shit for me, but haven't done any work themselves.
Exactly.
Like, y'all wild.
I think too, people don't understand, because I recorded a chick one time. She did a poem, and she was like, she thought it was just easy, because like, okay, she seen I'm putting stuff out, like I'm gonna do this poem. Once you get in front of these mics, for people that's just starting or thinking about starting, you get in front of the mic, it's a whole different situation, whole different process. It sounds different from your phone or your tablet. Compared to on a mic, it sounds different than in your head than you saying. It's a whole different ball game. So, long story short, she tried to record and was like, man, it took about like 5, 6 takes to get how she wanted it to sound, and then she seeing like the behind the scenes. You know, you could see on YouTube and stuff, but you know, for in that moment when you finally kind of doing it yourself, you like, it's a lot of moving pieces.
It's a process, bro.
Yeah, like you got to sound.
And that can be discouraging too if you've never done it, if you never thought about it that way. That could be the turning point for you where you're like, yeah, I don't think this is for me.
Yeah, like that's the make or break where you like, man, especially too if you starting out and you like, all right, I'm gonna learn this on my own. Like you said, then that's when it come into maybe I should go to the studio. Maybe I should get somebody to mix me. Maybe I should get somebody to record, cut this content, do this video. Cause it's a lot when you really do it. And like you said, it's time consuming. It'll be little stuff like even making a video, it'll be a 2-second part. You need we even say a 30-second video. We even say like a 30-second video could take you 3 hours. Cause you trying to line stuff up a certain way.
Yeah, certain frames are getting on your nerves.
Yeah, exactly. So it's 30 seconds could take you 3 hours. Especially starting off. So it's like, you know, they don't look at that. I feel like that's a process people don't talk about enough because it's like, it's easy to do it. Let's say it's 5 of us in here and everybody doing so. It's easy to do that. Okay, now you bought your own stuff. You at the house. Okay, how bad do you want it? Like you said, compared to, okay, you might have been around other people and seeing them doing it. Okay, how bad do you want it now? You got all work or you got everything. Now you got to look into it. Mm-hmm. How bad do you want it? Are you gonna take notes? You gonna ask somebody that's doing it close by you what they know, or you know what I'm saying? Are you gonna do the research behind it? So it's like that's the part people don't talk about. It's easy to we got the mic, computer, we in the building, we here. But even like with us sitting here,
it's not gonna record itself.
Exactly.
It's not gonna mix itself. It's not gonna edit itself.
Man, this another process too. People don't talk about enough. When you first get the equipment, I remember when I first got my equipment. The process
setting
after
it up,
that's what
setting it up was a bitch.
Setting it up, you like
installing everything. Did you install the right drivers?
I swear, bro.
Like opening the session and it's blank.
You trying to figure out how to record? Now we ain't even gonna talk about recording.
You ever recorded on the stereo tracks and you're like, why is it only lit up on the left?
Facts. Why? What's going on? Why this ain't lit up? Why this effect ain't moving? Why the board cut off? Why is it, bro? That people don't talk about the setup initially. You looking up why this ain't working? The microphone ain't picking up. You doing this in the mic and
why is it crackling? Why am I getting crackling on my shit?
Bro, they don't talk about this.
You realize that your system is not good enough to handle what you need.
You need this operating system. Now. Yeah.
Damn.
You need an operating. Man, they don't talk about none of that. It's a lot of behind the scenes little nuances people don't talk about. Like when you initially getting started. Like I'm talking about basic setup. We not even talking about like podcast stuff we got in front of. We talking about basic setup of any type of equipment you get. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's on you now to, all right, how do I figure this out? What cable? Bro, I remember I set my stuff up. It was a certain cable I needed. Like, for the microphone, I'm like...
the XLR cable or whatever?
Yeah, it's certain cables
you don't
need.
Be knowing. You be like,
just getting stuff.
Why didn't it come with the microphone?
Where the preamp at?
You get speakers?
Bro, I remember I got an amp.
The line
the line connector. Bro, I remember I got an amp. They was like, you need phantom power. I was like, I thought this was the amp though. They was like, you need it with 48 volts for phantom power. You need a power amp. I'm like, bro. I remember, bro, I was back and
forth. Why wouldn't it already have it?
Exactly. Bro.
Because there's different equipment.
Equipment.
You just don't know, you know?
Different uses of the equipment, different stuff you need. Bro, it's like, that's the process they'll talk about when it come to, like, getting started in this. Like, just to create a song, like, you got to get the right DAW. You got to get the right equipment, the right cable. It could be, like, for example, you know, like, with Pro Tools, that little USB they want you to freaking
the iLock.
Yeah, I hate this thing, bro. Because, you got to run everything through that. If you don't got it, it ain't working.
You can't start the program.
So
that's one thing that it's a little like it's a nuance. It's annoying,
bro.
Because for example, I have my laptop, and unless I take my iLock with me, I can't open Pro Tools on my laptop.
Exactly.
And I'd be like, bruh,
You get way over wherever you going.
Mm-hmm.
You done forgot one, and the freaking eye lock, their USB like this big. You forget that one
You gotta be
thing.
careful too, because if that gets damaged,
Oh
you know what I'm
yeah, it's
saying.
over
Like, I
with.
mean, you can get a,
A
because I've
new
gotten a
one.
replacement.
Yeah.
I had one time that somebody had stepped on my eye lock and it broke. I was so mad, bro, because I had that eye lock since like 2014.
Yeah, had to get a new
Um,
one.
and yeah, I had to get a new one, so I had to send it in. I had to mail it in, so that they can like verify that,
Yeah,
that
that
I
was
have
broke.
it and that I have my that I had the licenses, whatever, and then
Yeah.
they send me a new one. But that was a process. I had to wait like 2 weeks for it, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That it's stuff
And
like
like 2 weeks
that.
that I couldn't do anything, basically.
Yeah, you just sitting there till they send you the new one. That's why I say it's stuff like that they don't talk about, bro, where it's literally, okay, it's on you to understand and figure out what you need. Okay, why this works, how is it working? Like you say, I gotta update the computer. Bro, when I first got started, I made like so many trips back and forth to Guitar Center. The same day. I'm like, one day I got everything right.
And you trying not to ask.
Bro,
Like, I would
real
hate
talk.
asking, because I'm like, I don't want to get sold shit, because I don't have money.
Yeah.
I don't have money to pay for more than I was planning on buying this, and I calculated with the taxes and everything how much money I needed, and I have 30 cents after this shit. Like,
Bro, I remember I set up everything, bro. I was so excited, bro. I still needed like 2 more cables. I was like,
I guess I gotta wait till next paycheck.
bro, I swear. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. My card was maxed out. I still went back. I said, nah, I'm getting that cable. I'm getting both of them today. I was so ready to get set up, bro. But
No, so whenever I need to pump gas this week, I'm gonna run it as credit, so that it doesn't come
swear.
out until a few days later.
and then you got to time it right. I'm like,
Yeah,
all
so
right, it's
hopefully
Wednesday.
it hits when my paycheck hits.
That's what I was just gonna say. Being there, it's Wednesday.
You know what I'm saying?
If I get my gas,
Knowing how to finesse financially
I swear.
will get you a long way.
Bro, that's why I say people don't understand, like, bro, the process of getting started in anything. So it's like, man, you gotta really think, like, if that's something you want to do, and not even just with music, with anything, but just saying musically, if that's something you really want to do, you gotta really like take your time, understand,
Lock in.
really see if that's something you want to do, and just go for it. You know what I'm saying? Understand it's gonna be a process, like, regardless. You know what I'm saying? Regardless if you got top of the line equipment or the beginner equipment, it's gonna be a process, because you gotta understand your software, you gotta understand the import export,
Mm-hmm.
you gotta understand all that, bro. So
Yeah, whenever I get to Pro Tools, it's bounce.
yeah,
I'm like, what the fuck? How do I mix it down? Or
bro, on Studio
bounce.
One is export. I was trying to figure that out.
I mean, even export. Whenever I was first introduced to the word export, you know,
Yeah, fast.
you're like, what the fudge? What do I do? Save as.
Yeah, I tried that a few times. Like,
Save
why
as
does
an
it say?
MP3.
Yeah.
Like, why doesn't it show MP3 on the fucking drop down?
Then you gotta put
It
dot
just-
MP3.
it shows doc or whatever, the Pro Tools PPT, whatever. But anyways, man, I think I don't want to cut us off, bro. But it's damn near 3 a.m. So we gotta get home, bro. I think we've done at least an hour. You wanna say anything before we?
Hey, man, keep God first in your life. You know what I'm saying? Accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior if you haven't already. Davo Tha CEO.com got some new content on the way. You know what I'm saying? Me and Ali got a like we said earlier, we got a tape in the works. It's almost done. Just stay tuned.
Plus some more after that.
Plus some more after that. We steady working. That's another thing I want to end on. It's some stuff. We steady working. We're rebranding, restructuring right now. Still got music. Still got stuff. I'm in the vault, just chilling, waiting. We got videos, visuals, all that on the way. Just stay tuned, man. We got more podcast episodes on the way too, man. I'm back. You know what I'm saying? My boy Ali going crazy, producing, engineering. As you see, we on the podcast, West Houston Studios. And we done came a long way, man. And
Still got a ways to go.
I was just gonna say, still got
what
ways
I'm
to
saying?
go. So just stay tuned, keep rocking with us, and just know we working. Sometimes you don't see us out here. That don't mean we just, oh, I'm done, I'm chilling. Well, no, we working. We getting everything
We're
lined
handling
up.
everything we need to handle, and you know,
Facts.
back to it. Make sure y'all have y'all's personal life taken care of. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Because if your personal life is not taken care of, then you can't do anything other than that. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you place importance on yourself, your mental health, your close loved ones, your wife, your kids,
Yes, sir.
anybody that you really need to give time and attention to. Make sure you devote the proper time and attention to. Um, and again, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Y'all looking for a studio to lock in with, vocal recording, mix and mastering, photo, video, podcast production, damn near anything. Y'all
Facts.
tap in, westseasonstudios.com, book with Prince, book with Jinzu, book with Anthony Ray Kid, book with your boy Ale. Soon Davo will be on the website as well. You know what I'm saying? We're working on that as well. So
Real
for those
talk.
who have been asking, because a good amount of people have been asking Davo, like, hey, where you record? Or like, what's up,
Facts.
where's the studio at? He's about to be trapping out of West Season Studios as well.
Real talk.
Along with a couple of other people that, you know, it's a lot going on in the works. I'm trying not to say much.
I'm feeling you. I'm telling you.
Y'all just stay tuned and you know, let's lock in. Let's have some fun. Let's get some records produced, some
Facts.
content filmed and edited and out, and let's just grow your business or your artistry, whatever it is that you're trying to do. Tap in. Take care.